So, on the heels of the first 2024 presidential debate, let's talk about what happened. So, Joe Biden was a total wreck, as we who have been paying attention already knew. But more importantly, let's talk about how the Democrats do business. The Democrats do business in this way. They create problems and fix those same problems, and then they want credit for fixing the problem that they created. Give you an example. We'll start right here, right? So they fixed the election in 2020. You can't tell me 81 million people voted for Joe Biden. They're legitimate people. The ballots that they put in there might say 81 million. That's more than Barack Obama. That's more people voted for Joe Biden than Barack Obama. Okay. You believe that in Bizarro World if you want to. So, and there's even people being prosecuted right now for stuffing ballot boxes. All right. So the problem with that is, we look at Joe Biden today. Do you think that they didn't see this 4 years ago? The way that he is cognitively? Okay, they saw this. They created that problem by getting him in office. So what do they do next? They select a diversity, equity, and inclusion vice president who is a freaking airhead that the only way that she has gotten to where she's at is because of her, I don't even know if this is a word, promiscuousness. Hold on. There I am. With certain people. Again, creating a problem. But this problem is coming to bite them in the ass. So, one of the other things that the Dems have done over the years, and I'm just talking about just since 2016, they go to certain states to try to take Donald Trump off the ballot. So he can't, in certain states, you won't even be able to vote for him. And then so they say, protect democracy. But you guys are an antithesis to democracy by not allowing the people to fairly vote for him because you're taking him off the ballot. So luckily the Supreme Court, they put him back on the ballot in those particular states. And here's what they do. They create problems and then they try to solve the problems. And so now, after the debate with Joe Biden and Donald Trump the other day, they already knew, like I said from the start, that Joe Biden is a corpse. They create the problem. They stuff ballot boxes, put him in office, boom, boom, boom. No, and they just said, what we're going to do is we'll just put people around him and we'll run this and blah, blah, blah. One of the other things that the Democrats did is they didn't have any primaries, which means they don't have any other candidates just in case they know what they knew. that he was incompetent even when he got elected. So now I was really, I don't know what the word is, but I was really conflicted. I'm like, so why did they challenge Donald Trump to the debate? Why did they initiate that? So my thinking is, okay, they want to remove Joe Biden and they know he's incompetent because they created it. And then they want to make the point and then put somebody else out there. But we only 4 months out from election. So I'm really like, 4 months? You're going to put, one of the names that's bantied about is Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. Nobody really knows him besides those of us who really pay attention to this politics stuff. One of the other big names is Michelle Obama. But then I'm thinking, if Gavin Newsom or Michelle Obama, since they have their wits about them, they know where they're at any given time, as opposed to Joe Biden, they can't be controlled as much, and that's the key phrase, as much as Joe Biden. So my thinking is, they're going to continue just to run Joe Biden because he can be controlled. So I'm just trying to see the future. I'm just trying to see what's their next play. Because when they put him out there at the State of the Union, they had some special cocktails to make him look 1,000% better than he looked in this recent debate. So I was interested to say, in this debate, they didn't do none of that. So I'm trying to see what their moves are. What the hell are they gonna do? But the other thing I think about is that they're willing to give up the presidency for 2024 to 2028. They're willing to do that because they have imported a voter base of, I think the number's like 18 million migrants. So I think they might be just willing to give it up now for those 4 years. Because again, this is Donald Trump's second term. We know he can't run again, blah, 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 blah. So I think they might be willing to give it up and groom and set up and get you ready for their next candidate. Because if things go the way they want them to go and the way they have planned them to go, they'll be in power for just the foreseeable future. Because if all these migrants that they have brought in and given all this stuff to, they've given them housing, they've given them money, they get some of your Social Security. They've given these things to them. These migrants can do crimes and not even be prosecuted. And that's all because of Democrats. See, these evil people, they are on some long-term, they doing it. And I wish the Republicans would do the opposite of what they're doing. So maybe I think they're okay with giving up the presidency because they know it's only 4 years. And the way that these things work is that the way the population spreads out gives them more delegates. So all these migrants, they go to these big liberal cities that are all ran by Democrats, that are all shitholes. But they're in all these districts, which means the Democrats get more delegates, which means that all that means is more power. So they're definitely playing a long game. So those are just my thoughts. Comment, like, subscribe. More importantly, share this video.